Angelique TV, where we talk about everything. And when I mean everything, I mean like, as you can see by the title, your girl called off her wedding, okay? But before we get into that, if you're new, this is your first time watching my channel, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for watching me. Hit the subscribe button. Why? Because you want to be a part of the family. I know a lot of other YouTubers be telling you the same thing, but like, I be for real about my shit. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit that thumbs up button so your girl could get out here in these YouTube streets. Last but not least, hit that notification bell because you want to be notified when the next time I post. Sometimes I just be posting randomly, sometimes I be on schedule, so it's just best to have them notifications on. That way you ain't gotta have no confusion, okay? I'm doing the whole series, so this is actually episode 3. If you haven't watched episode 1 and 2, you still got a lot of time to watch. That way episode 3 can make sense, okay? That being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the last video I left off by telling y'all how Freddie ended up asking me to marry him, child. After our little 2-week break or whatever, he decided that he was ready to leave the streets, apparently. And after he gave me his little speech about what he wanted and how he was gonna be different and this and that, I was convinced. Like, I was real convinced, and I said, you know what? Let's do this shit. So my ass said yes. Me, 18, just literally turned 18, and I'm trying to be a whole wife. Yeah. I said yes. I accepted that proposal. No, he had no ring. He wasn't even on one knee, bitch. He was just holding my hand, looking at me, just confessing his love, and asked me to marry him. And you know, I just thought that was so romantic. I thought that was just so heartfelt. Like, I thought that was really, really sweet. So I said yeah. And remember the last story time I told y'all, me and my 2 best friends, we were supposed to be going on a trip that day. So Freddie ended up following us along, so I ended up hopping in the car with Freddie and my 2 best friends, Ashley and Dave. They was in the car together, and we just followed each other to Galveston, Texas to have a good time. I was having a time of my life, bitch, okay? I was just 18, like I said, so I was able to finally, you know, do a little something. Like, granted, I was a mama. Like, let's be clear, I was a whole mama at this point. But my mama, and I really don't feel like she should have did this, but this is, you know, it is what it is. But my mama watched my daughter a lot for me. Like, at this point in my life, I was like, okay, I'm a parent, but I'm also a teenager at the same time. So my mama let me do certain things, and she didn't mind like watching her grandchild. She never minded that at all. And the only thing I would do different if I was in my mom's shoes, I would just be like, look, you gotta balance it out, because I don't feel like I really had a balance. Like, granted, I wasn't going out every single night, but at the same time, I just felt like she was a little bit too lenient with me. So we having a good time in Galveston. We stayed in a hotel. I think we was out there for a weekend. I'm no longer third wheel because I got my man back. And, you know, Ashley and Dave, they together. So we just really having a good time. So we came back to Houston, and maybe about a couple of days or so later, Freddie and I decided that we wanted to go ring shopping. Now, mind y'all, Freddie had just got his taxes. Now, he ended up getting his tax return like really late because it was some issue or whatever like that. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened, but he ended up getting his taxes late. It's the summertime, you know, he didn't got his taxes, and I'm just like, oh, this is the perfect time. I'm so glad I told this nigga yes, I want to marry him because he got some money, okay? You know, I spent my tax money on him. Now it's his time to spend his tax money on me, bitch, okay? So we going ring shopping, bitch. It's my very first time going ring shopping, and you know, figuring out what size I wear. And he bought me a ring that day. It was so untraditional and ass backwards, I will say, because how you ask somebody to marry them, don't have the ring, and then afterwards take the person to go. I don't know. I mean, maybe some people do it like that. I don't know. But just me being older, like, I wouldn't want to do nothing like that. Like, I'm a little old-fashioned now. Back then, I know no better, but I wish a nigga would. He got my ring, and that was that. Like, that's the good part about it, I guess I can say, is that I actually got to pick out my ring versus, you know, if you don't know you're getting proposed to, you don't get to pick out your ring. So I'll say that was the pro to doing it that way. And not only that, you know, the ring, I just couldn't stop with the ring and engagement, bitch. I had to try to match him, and I decided to get this nigga name tatted. Oh my god.
Cut the cameras.
And I know y'all probably thinking like, Angelique, didn't you just tell us in your last Storytime series that you got your first baby daddy name tatted? I sure did. I was 18, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I am gonna say, because why did you have to get this man name tatted? Like, why wasn't the ring enough for you, you know? I still got this name tattooed on me to this day. I'm just gonna say that. I got it tatted on my ribs. That's probably another reason why I haven't gotten it covered up, because it's gonna be hurting, okay? I couldn't just leave it with the ring, y'all. I got his name tatted and he was loving it, girl. I had surprised him. I forgot exactly how I did it, but I surprised him with it and he was here for it, okay? He just thought that, you know, like, he was loving it. He ended up posting a picture of the tattoo on his Twitter. You know, he still was into the Twitter shit, but at this time he really cracked down on the flirting. Like, we didn't really have any problems at this time, I forgot to mention. So we're actually doing good, okay? At this point, we're doing really good. So, you know, he posting a little picture, flaunting it on his Twitter. And I was so up under this man to the point where I told y'all he worked at a correctional facility overnight, right? So at this point, he's still at this job. And I hated being home by myself. I decided, nigga, let me come to work with you. I literally, oh, this is so embarrassing. I ain't never gonna say it's embarrassing, because I'm not embarrassed about it, but it's just cringy as fuck. I would go to work with this man, sit in his car, like, literally, when I say go to work, I don't mean like go inside. I mean, he pull up, he go to work, and I'm still sitting in the car the entire night. Like, I think his shift was like from 9 to 6 or some shit like that. I'm in a vehicle outside in the parking lot for that entire time. He'll come outside to, you know, chop it up with me during the break, during my lunch break, and take me to the gas station so I could go pee. And there has been a time where I had to use the bathroom so bad, bitch, I peed in a motherfucking cup.
Stop it. Get some help.
What? It never gave it was that serious. Angelique, like, just me talking about it out loud, it was never that serious. Like, you would have been okay at the house by yourself. You trying to be a whole married woman, but you can't even stay at the home by yourself. Like, make it make sense. Girl, I would sleep in the car. I would have my little phone charged. I'd be watching my motherfucking YouTube videos. I was honestly content for the most part. I did that a couple of times. Like, I don't know how many times I did it, but I did it a few times, okay? I remember at some point one of his coworkers had seen me and asked Freddie about it, and he was like, oh yeah, that's my fiance. She in the car. She can't work with me. Like, I don't know what they said about it, but I know they were just like, this dumb bitch. So at this point, we started doing videos together on YouTube. I hope I still have this video. I feel like I don't, though, but maybe I do. I don't know. I think I still do. So I'm gonna go ahead and post a clip.
Hey everyone, this is Miss Angelique 2012, yeah. And this is gonna be a fiance tag, as you can see by the title. And this is my fiance. Yeah, so we're gonna answer some questions. Did you know that I was the one at the time when you first, like, you know, met me?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't think.
We did like the whole fiance tag or whatever, child. I was, you know, I was happy, you know, at that point in my life. And keep in mind, we had only been dating for about 6 months at this point. About 6 or 7 months. Because we got together January 2013, and we are now in like August of 2013. So yeah, we hadn't even been together that long. We didn't got engaged. We didn't got pregnant. We didn't lost the pregnancy. We didn't moved in together. Like, we didn't, those 6 months was kind of like, there's a lot going on now that I'm talking about it. I was still cool with Dave and Ashley. Now, remember the tea that I spilled in my last video? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's because you ain't get caught up. So pause this video so that you can know what I'm talking about. But the tea that I spilled to y'all about Ashley in the last video, okay, I spilled it last video because it's about to be relevant. As I was about to do this video, I realized I told y'all how Freddie found out about my history with Ashley. I couldn't even remember how the conversation came about, but I finally remembered. So we were double dating. Me, Freddie, Ashley, and Dave, we were double dating at this point. And we would go to strip clubs together and shit like that. Not like the same shit that I felt like I couldn't do with him. Now we're doing it together. I think we were on our way home or something. We were all in the car together. All 4 of us in the car. And Dave, I don't know why he said this, but Dave, he knew about Ashley and I's history. He already knew about this. But at this point, Freddie did not know. I just really didn't feel like it was a need for me to tell him until Dave, he ended up saying something. I forgot exactly what he said, but whatever it was, it insinuated the fact that me and Ashley had a history. Oh my God. And boy, was Freddie looking at me And I was looking at him, and he was looking at me like, bitch, is you serious? My heart felt like it went to my ass. I didn't want him to find out like this. I really didn't feel like I needed to tell him. But I guess I should have told him, because now he didn't find out like this. So he played it cool. Freddie, he played it cool in the car or whatever. Whenever we got to the house, it was, best believe it was like a million questions that he asked. And he wasn't happy about it at all. He did eventually get over it, but once he found out about it, he was like, yeah, me and that you and Ashley got history together. Like, I don't really feel comfortable with being around her. I don't really feel comfortable with you being around her. Like, it just kind of feel like she's your ex. You know, I understand what you're saying. I understand you saying it wasn't nothing serious, but I don't feel like that. So that's how that came about. Because he expressed that he didn't really want me to be around her like that, I slowly removed myself from Dave and Ashley. Like, nothing happened or anything like that. I just slowly kind of just stopped talking to them. I don't know if they noticed or not. I'm pretty sure they did notice, but they probably thought like, oh, this bitch, she done got engaged and now she feel like she too good for us. It was honestly because my fiance at the time, he wasn't comfortable with me being friends with somebody that I had history with. I ended up getting a job at Fudd Records because I wasn't working at this time, because I stopped working at Taco Bell shortly after the miscarriage. When I say I worked there for 3 days, bitch, I mean that for 3 motherfucking days. Because why the fuck I gotta yell out burger orders like I'm not putting it in the system? Like, y'all ain't got no screen to just tell y'all. And if you know me personally, you know my voice. I'm not a yeller. Like, I'm not a loud person naturally. Naturally, I'm really quiet unless I'm fussing at my kids. I was not feeling it. They wanted me to take the order, and you know, when a person tell me they want a burger medium rare, for an example, I got a 1 medium rare. Like, I didn't like that shit. And then sometimes whenever they can't hear me, I gotta repeat it 2-3 times because they can't hear me, because my voice just ain't used to being projected like that. My very first hour working there, I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. Now, I ain't think it was gonna be for 3 days. I thought it would at least be about 3 months. So something, but bitch, fuck no. I had to get away. I ain't even telling people that I wasn't coming back. I just stopped going. I stopped showing up. They called me probably maybe like 2 or 3 times. And know that, I mean, I got my last check because it was direct deposited, so it wasn't like I needed to go in and turn nothing in. So Fudd Records kissed my ass. As weeks went by, I started to feel alone, because at this point I've cut off Dave and Ashley. They were honestly my only 2 real friends. Like, I had friends, but you know, you have associates and then you have friends that you actually like chill and hang out with. That's how it was with Dave and Ashley. And come to think about it, I don't even know why I didn't tell y'all this, but a backstory on Dave. I've known Dave since I was in 7th grade, and I was actually in a relationship with Dave at some point. Like, I totally forgot about that because it's so irrelevant to me. But we were in a relationship for like 2 weeks. I forgot why we broke up. No, it wasn't nothing like bad or anything, because obviously we stayed friends. We actually were best friends afterwards. But the only thing about it is, I don't think I told Freddie that. I'm more than sure that I did not tell him that, because if I did, then he would have been telling me, oh, you need to cut both of them motherfuckers off. Yeah, come to think about it, like, both of my best friends I had some type of history with. Like, I didn't even realize that until I just said it out loud. But yeah, I just started to feel really isolated. I felt like I was giving away my life to be a fiance or be a wife at such a young age. Now, I wanted that life because I felt like, oh, you know, I've already lived my life. Well, at least I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I felt like I was missing something, child. Moving to like the end of August 2013, I started to express those feelings to Freddie, and of course he wasn't happy about it. It actually really fucked him up, because he felt like, damn, I stopped flirting with bitches, I stopped doing this, I stopped doing that, all for you, and now you telling me that you're not ready to be in a marriage, you know? And I understood that. I just knew it wasn't what I wanted. So prior to me expressing these feelings to him, I started communicating with Dave and Ashley. I told Dave and Ashley, I'm like, look, I'm about to give him this ring back. I'm not feeling it. Things have been the best that it has been since I've met this man, but I'm just not feeling it. And it really kind of fucked me up, because I'm just like, I wanted to feel that way. Like, I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to, you know, do this and do that, but I just couldn't. I told Dave and Ashley what was going on, and they put up to the apartment rather, because I told them that I was about to leave and pack my stuff. I remember grabbing a bunch of black trash bags and packing my shit up, and Dave and Ashley picked me up. and I left. It was really necessary. And I'm glad I did it because during this time, this period that I'm getting ready to go into, I learned a lot of things. As I was packing my things though, y'all, Freddie was talking to me the entire time, trying to plead with me, like literally hurt. And I want to say he probably shed a couple of tears as well. It was done with, it was over. I didn't want what he wanted anymore. Like in the beginning I did, I wanted him to be faithful and this and that. And now it's to the point, okay, he's finally faithful, but now I don't want it. Like, what type of shit is that? He asked me for the ring back, and that was, I don't know why that was so hard for me to do, but I feel like it was so hard for me to do because I knew if I gave him this ring back that it was it. Or at least that's what I felt like. I was like, yeah, this is done, this is over with. I know if I give him this ring back, that is it. And bitch, I gave him the ring back. I did. And I left. And Dave and Ashley brought me back to my mama's house. So I'm back at my mama's house. She put two and two together. She was just like, you was staying with Freddie, wasn't you? I'm like, yeah, I was staying with Freddie. I wasn't really staying with Dave and Ashley. But now we are thinking about getting an apartment together. But I knew I needed money to do that. Like I said, I wasn't working no more, y'all. I wasn't working at Taco Bell no more. And I quit Fuddruckers. So I'm just like, fuck, I need a job. At this time, Ashley was working at Kroger's down the street. And so she was like, oh, they hiring. So I ended up applying for Kroger's. And I got hired. Now, that was probably one of the worst jobs ever. Because I wasn't a cashier or anything. I was like a stalker. So I'm literally on my feet all day stocking shit, and I hated it, but I did like that they got paid every week. So I was getting my little $7.25 hourly rate every week. And so during this process, Dave, Ashley, and I, we are looking for an apartment, and we finally found one. We found one in the motherfucking hood, bitch.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
I mean, looking back at it, I didn't realize how much of the hood it was because, again, I'm young. I'm pretty sure Dave and Ashley didn't realize that shit either. But me today, I wish I would. Like, I don't even want to drive to that part of Houston. I think it was like $1,004 for a 2-bedroom. Damn, bitch, that's cheap as fuck now that I'm talking about it out loud. I'm about to tell y'all this story. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Y'all ain't never judged me before, but I'm just saying. During the process of us moving, you know how you got to come up with the deposit and shit like that. So Dave, he was trying to figure out a fast way to get money because he was working and stuff, but he just needed some money. Somehow Dave got in touch with somebody who, I don't know if this person messaged him first on Instagram or what, but he started talking to some person who claimed that they were able to flip his money. $200 into $2,000, $300 into $3,000. Like, if y'all old enough, y'all know what I'm about to talk about. So yeah, those were really scams. If y'all around my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time you go on Instagram and you see somebody promoting, oh, I could flip $40 into $400, $400 into $4,000. Dave dumbass ended up falling for it and he got scammed. Obviously, because who the fuck really work at MoneyGram that could add a zero to your transaction? I don't think the system even worked like that. But he believed that he fell for it and he got scammed. And so when he got scammed, that set him back even more because it's just like he was already trying to figure out a way to get more money and now he got gypped out of it. Dave used to call me sis, right? So Dave was like, sis, we got to figure out how to either get my money back or figure out what this person did to get my money so that we can do it to somebody else because I need my money. And so I'm just like, I need to know who you was talking to, like who scammed you. So he ended up somehow telling me the page of the person who scammed him, and I ended up messaging the page from my personal page. I ended up messaging him. Now,
real quick, I forgot to mention that whenever I was going to message the scammer who scammed Dave, I noticed that the profile was like a girl profile. Like it was some girl, looked like it looked like it was a fake page, which I don't understand how he didn't realize that himself, but it was like a bad female. Like she was really, really cute. She had great pictures. So I originally thought I was talking to a female. Come to find out it wasn't a female. The whole time it was a dude pretending to be a female in order to scam people. So back to the video.
I was just like, look, I know you scammed my brother. I don't even want the money back. I just want to know what you do. Put me on. All right? We all 18, 19. We got bills. You know what I'm saying? Put me the fuck on. Tell me what you did. And the man actually fucking responded, y'all. Oh my God. Like, I wish I could find these messages. But he actually responded, and I don't remember exactly what the conversation was about. All I know is dude was flirting with me like a motherfucker. I will tell you that, and I feel like that put me at an advantage because, like, what's the odds of somebody who's scamming you or scam somebody that you know trying to tell you what they did? You know, like, I would be scared as fuck. But child, he wasn't. He trusted me, and he gave me the juice. And long story short, bitch, I started scamming motherfuckers. I ain't just gonna single myself out like that. We did, but I'm saying I myself, because I was the mastermind behind it. Like, I had the account. I was the one messaging people. Like, oh my god. I'm just hurry up and tell y'all what I did and just move on, because this is really like I can't really say embarrassing because I'm not embarrassed about it, but don't nobody just want to go around telling people that they used to be scamming. The dude who scammed Dave, he actually lived in Ohio, so yeah, he, you know, he was, I don't know, way far from us, but he pretty much told me how to set it up. He told me to make a fake page. He told me to find pictures of a girl who's really famous or really pretty. So I ended up finding this stripper from Houston. And I started using her pictures. I think what I used to do was like mass follow people. This was back when you was actually able to follow a bunch of people without getting banned on Instagram. So I used to mass follow people and then eventually unfollow them so it could look like I got a lot of followers. Yeah, that was back then when people used to do that shit. So yeah, I was doing that shit. I ended up getting like 5,000 followers, something like that. But then I started messaging people and just saying like, hey, you want to make some money? You want to make some money? And the fact that someone sees a pretty ass stripper person, whoever, like that is what's attracting them. So they building trust with me. I would message plenty of people every day trying to see who gonna fall for it. Now, more people didn't fall for it than people who did, but the small amount of people who did fall for it, like, I got some bread out of that. I got some money. I made some money out of that, y'all. And the whole time, Dave, he like, yeah, do that shit, sis. I need to get my motherfucking money back. So what I would do, I made a fake name. I don't know who helped us with this, but I had to get a fake ID. And the reason why I had to get a fake ID was because what I was gonna do was, whoever my victim was, I would say I could turn, for an example, I could turn $200 into $2,000. But I need you to MoneyGram me the money in order for me to do it. And whenever you send me the money via MoneyGram, I'm gonna go into the system, because you know I work at MoneyGram. I'm gonna go into the system, I'm gonna add a zero, and then I'm gonna send you that money right back. This is what would get them. I would be like, I'm gonna send you the money back, but because I can't get my cut out right away, I gotta make sure I trust you enough to send me my cut. So please don't scam me, don't fuck me over, because I'm really not even supposed to be doing this. Please just make sure you send me my money. Girl, you wasn't doing that shit. Look, that is what got them. It's like me making it seem like I don't trust them, but I'm trusting them anyway, is what made them feel like, oh, okay, maybe they could trust me, because she don't even trust me like that to be doing shit like that, but she doing it anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna trust her and send her this bread. Please don't do that. Anybody who watching this, I'm pretty sure they still got a couple of people out there that's doing that. Please don't fall for it. People will send me their money. Got a hold of somebody who made fake ID. So my name, it was Natalie Rivers. That was my go-to name, Natalie Rivers. Why the fuck did I? That's so random, but that was what I would name myself, okay? Natalie Rivers used to go to different stores. Like, every single time I would go to pick up money from MoneyGram, it would always have to be a different store, because, you know, I didn't want to get caught up. Sometimes it'd be at Walgreens, sometimes it'd be at Walmart, sometimes it'd be at CVS. Wherever they got a MoneyGram at, I would go. Oh Lord, please forgive me. I really hope I already got my karma for that. Because yeah, that was crazy. And the most I've gotten from that scam throughout that time, and I'm not proud of it, by the way, so don't think just because I'm laughing about it means I'm proud of it, because I ain't. But the most I got from this person was in jail. And that's the crazy part about it. This person was in jail. He was in a different country though. And y'all know, like, some countries, they give them more privileges. So at least I think. So this man, he had a whole phone in jail. And how I knew he was in jail was because on his profile pictures, like, or on his Instagram pictures, you can see he's in fucking jail, bitch. So he hit me with I got $1,000 for you. I feel like he was in Virgin Islands or something like that. But he was like, I got $1,000 for you. What can you do? And I'm like, all right, I could change it to $10,000. And I'm sitting right back. Just make sure you send me my cut. Girl, why this man sent me $1,000? That was the biggest amount of money that I had gotten doing that damn scam. So it got to the point where I was making so much money doing that I literally quit working at Kroger's. And so the only person that was working was Ashley and Dave. I'm at the house chilling, bitch, living my damn best life off my damn scamming money. Like, I cannot believe it. I was really paying rent and bills off my scamming money. I sure was. Now, you know, life was good. We was going out, you know, spending money, but I felt like something was missing. I started to feel lonely again. I know you're like, damn, bitch, you can't make up your mind. You want to be in a relationship or what? But yeah, like I started to feel lonely again, started to feel like a third wheel again, which, bitch, like, you were a third wheel. Like, what did you expect? You know, Dave and Ashley, they be booed up and shit, and I just be in the motherfucking room by myself not doing shit, right? So one of these days, I'm just scrolling on Instagram and shit, because I'm just like, I'm not going back to Freddie. Like, I ain't doing that shit at all. So I'm just scrolling through Instagram, and I noticed I ended up having a friend request, or follow rather, from this person on Instagram that I've never seen before. But he was fine. He was cute. So he did the whole like a bunch of my pictures, and I did the whole like a bunch of his pictures back, and then boom, he in my DMs. So we started talking, and we're gonna call this person, I named him Poppy in my last story time that I did about this years and years and years ago. But bitch, I'm not naming that nigga that shit. The fuck. And the reason why I named him that shit is because that was really his nickname in real life. So we're not naming him that. I'm gonna name him, fuck it, Sean. We started talking and stuff, and he was asking me if I got my own place. Whenever a nigga asks you if you got your own place, please know it's about to be some bullshit. Please know that. Because why you want to know if I got my own shit? I guess it's an important question, but it's a red flag too, because why are you asking me that so quickly? Like, we literally just started talking. Like, I literally just learned your name 5 minutes ago. The fuck? So yeah, he's asking me all of this, and we get to know each other. We end up texting, and next thing you know, he like, come pick me up. Like, you say you got your own place? Pull up on me. Lord Jesus, I just thank you so much for allowing me to be a married woman, because when I tell y'all, I cannot stand for a motherfucker to ask another woman to pull up. Like, what are we? What are we? What do you mean pull up? Why we can't meet up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing all of the work? Girl. But apparently that tickled my pickle at the time, and I pulled the fuck up, bitch. Why did I do that? I don't know. I pulled up, bitch. I pulled up to some apartment complex, and I didn't even have a car. I used Dave's car at this point, mind y'all. I pull up. I see him walking down the steps. He matching his pictures. Okay, good. He ain't a catfish. I guess at this point I was thinking everybody's catfish, but bitch, he wasn't a catfish. But then as he had started approaching the car more and more, why this nigga got a bloody nose? Who am I picking up, bitch? Who is this man? What is he about to do? Why he got a bloody nose about to get in this? First of all, this is not even my car. Like, what am I getting myself into? So he proceeds to get in the car, bitch, and from that point, everything definitely went downhill. And we're gonna talk about that in the next story time. Tell me y'all opinion. Why do y'all think this man that I just met on social media a couple days ago, why do y'all think he getting in my car with a bloody nose? But that's a wrap, y'all. I will see y'all in my next video. Don't forget, hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and your post notifications need to be turned on, because why? I just be posting sometimes. So I love y'all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Peace.